Okay, we're just going to update the software on this Vantrue E1. I've just popped any old 32 gig card in just for the moment. I've downloaded the firmware file and we're just plugging it into the computer. Okay, so that's been recognised by the PC, and we are just going to navigate to my downloads folder. And we're going to copy, it's a .bin file. We're going to copy that and just go up to this PC, and we're going to find where are we? It's the one, it's the F drive in this case. We are just going to transfer the current files out of that. Okay, we're going to paste the bin file in there. Alright, it's transferred. And we're going to unplug from here. And then we're going to plug the camera into a charger. Just grab a cable. And we'll go over to the charger. And after about 30 seconds that should update and be ready to go, hopefully. Maybe it needs turning on. Let's have a look. What buttons have we got here? Yeah, we've got a standby button. That's the red one on the side. So it's flashing quicker now, actually. I wonder if that is doing its thing. Yep. So that series of flashes you noticed. There we go. A touch screen, so we can just touch English. I thought. Okay, I definitely did that earlier. Strange. Guess we'll press that. Okay, so the buttons on the bottom correspond to the buttons, you know, the things here. So if we want English, we press that corresponding button, but we can't go up, we can only go down. Thank you, girls, be quiet. There we go, London, okay. Date, we want oh, why have we got bloody French? Honestly, that's why. Because it wasn't selected. Oops, bugger. There we go. English, London. Day, month, year. It's 21:55 actually, but the date is correct. So let's go what did I say, 2156. And it's pretty annoying that you can't go up and down, you've got to go through the whole bloody set. 2156 is exactly correct. There we go. Okay. Frequency here is 50 Hertz. We want miles per hour. All data will be erased. Okay. Formatting. Format successful, and that looks like it's gone straight into recording mode. And we've just pressed that and got a locked image. How do you stop the recording? Well, that's pressed and held it and it's gone off. Not quite what we wanted. Yeah, I don't want it to go straight into recording in this case. So maybe we can press. Yeah, that stopped the recording. That started the recording. So it said touchscreen, so how is it touchscreen? Oh, hang on a minute. We've got the protector on there. What an idiot. Let's remove that for a second. Let's bring in the microphone on and off. Okay. Did I not read that right then when it said touch screen? Because it clearly isn't, and I didn't think it was actually. System setup, language, Wi-Fi, display, voice control. That was the one we were interested in. Standard sensitivity, yeah. Format reminder setup. That's interesting. It's been such a problem. They have decided to actually remind you to format it. I don't want the LCD to go off. I actually quite like to see that. Device sound. Warning tone. Key sound. Don't want that ridiculous bleeping. It can do what else it likes. Abnormal stop recording sound. Okay, let's get out of that. Frequency, and back to the beginning. Certification info, no idea what that is. Okay, so C, FC, RIHS, yeah, nothing too interesting there. Default settings, language, Wi-Fi display. Full screen mode, yeah, fair enough. Voice control, voice content. Oh, here we go. So these are the commands that you can actually say. Now, why this couldn't be in the manual, I don't know. It may be that it changes hugely from country to country, I suppose. We've got take photo, video start, turn on Wi-Fi, lock the video. Okay. Format reminder setup. 15 days, 1 month, or off. I think we'll go for 15 days. So it's clearly an issue, this loop recording. As I mentioned with my T2, it's obviously such an issue that they've decided to put it in the manuals, and I'm pretty certain it wasn't in the T2 manual, but it is in here now. Let's have a look in the files. So we've got events, normal videos, photos, or files. Don't know what these are. This just must be stuff I've accidentally done today. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, of course, this is what it was recording a minute ago. And you can delete those, delete all files, yes. And that's done. So we wanted to go back and have a look at the firmware information, so let's have a look. System info. Yeah, there's the firmware. Actually, software VTEBH031. I'm just going to go and see what it was that we downloaded. Okay, so it should be EBG261, and that is clearly not EGB261. So clearly that firmware has not updated. So we're going to be looking at that again, I think. So yeah, let's get that disconnected and reconnected, and we'll try that again. Definitely not touch screen. I don't know why I thought it was. I'm sure it said somewhere that it was touch screen. Anyway, let's get this sorted and back again. Okay, so back again. I have just double checked and made sure the firmware is on this, the correct firmware, so we're going to try again. We've got the flashing light again. Right, puppy, what you doing? You're doing some filming. Good girl. Just a moment. There's no good whacking your tail. Come here, I'm busy. Right, that's done. Let's have a look. And we've got to start again. English, London, day, month, year, 2107, it's 2207. 50 hertz, miles per hour. All data will be deleted. There we go, and that is recording, so we'll just stop that. There we go. Now you can see actually that's the record time. We've got 4 hours, 7 minutes, 23 seconds. And we're just going to go into the menus, if I can press the right button. There we go. And we'll check the firmware details now. So system info is what we want. There we go. EBH031. I think that's what I said, wasn't it? Okay, actually it did work correctly. EBH031 is the latest firmware. They just decided that they wouldn't update the download the firmware instructions with the new name. Why won't that show up? It just must be a dodgy colour for the camera. Anyway, that is set up. We are done. So now we're going to have to go work our way through all of the settings again. Resolution. Well, high dynamic range, but it's slightly less. I'm going to leave it on the default setting there, I think. Loop recording, yes, and 5 minutes is what we usually have. G sensor, front and rear. So you can decide whether the car's going to trigger the G sensor from either a backwards or forwards movement, left or right, or up or down. Well, I should imagine the most common accidents are front and rear, but interesting. So we haven't got an all, have we? It's only front or rear, or the other choices. Always select front and rear. Oh god. This looks like a sensitivity level. I'll leave it as default. Oh, I see. Hang on a second. Do we have... Oh, okay. You have various sensitivity settings for all of those options. You can't just choose one or the other. This is what it's got as far as the sensitivity is concerned. Up, down, left, right, front, or rear. That makes more sense. Audio recording, yes, we want that on, is highlighted. Exposure, I'm going to leave that as normal. Record status lights, let's have a look. On, yeah. Rotate display, off, don't need that. Number plate, again, no, I know we bothered about that, I might change that when we're finished. Stamp, date and time, brand, model, license plate number, speed stamp. It's a shame you can't have date, time and speed. GPS location stamp. What's more useful? Probably... Oh, hang on a second. It's all ticked. Oh, okay, so ignore me. They're all actually ticked. Time lapse. No, going to have to read up on time lapse. Parking mode, probably will hardwire it. When parking in hot summer sunlight, please use the collision detection triggered parking mode. Collision detection triggered parking mode. I say it's going to record, and it's going to be off basically, but trigger only will trigger when the car's been hit. Okay. Yeah, so quite the range of settings there. GPS is on, speed unit, miles per hour, GPS information. Okay, so that's a couple of satellites that it's looking at, I guess. We're inside the workshop, so it's not going to be as good as it should be, but that's fine. And back. So that was record, then we've got system set up. I'm going to turn that to 15 days. Don't want the LCD going off. We're going to change the warning tones. We don't want the key sound on, that's a pain in the ass. Frequency 50 Hz, that's fine. System info, yeah, we've done that, so that's all up to date. So we are pretty much done. Just going to go into files and delete everything that we accidentally took a minute ago. Delete, there we go. Delete all files, and we are done. So, pretty straightforward update. You can see in the screen here we have screen resolution, high dynamic range, 30 frames a second, cards in, mics on. Girls, be quiet please, we're working. Satellites, speaking. Yeah, oh, it's recording, so let's stop that. Take picture. I wonder if we've got to trigger the voice with the other remote control. So here is the other remote control, and we're just going to pull out the battery tab. There we go, so that should be okay. Let's see if it's ready to chat straight away. Yeah, that's triggered recording and it's taken a photo. And we are going to stop that. Now, do we press and hold, or do we just press and release? No, let's just turn that off. How do you speak to it? Take picture. I guess not. I think we'll have to read the instructions there, but yeah, that definitely takes a photo and starts the recording if it isn't going, so that's quite handy. You can mount that somewhere useful. It just seems to, yeah, when it's actually filming, it will just take and lock those images, and that just seems to take the mic off and on. So I don't know how you actually take the picture or control it with your voice. Vantrue, take picture. Nope, I think we're going to need the manual for that, which we'll just grab. Yeah, and when that's paired correctly, there is a, oh yeah, on the right here there is a little remote control icon has appeared, so that's correctly paired. Function of the remote control, press the mic button to enable or disable audio. Yeah, that's great. Short press the big button and that will lock the current file and take a video snapshot. Continue to short press during the locked video and continue to capture the photo. Yeah, okay. Voice assistant. In addition to controlling the camera with the remote control, you can also control the camera with the voice command, currently supported. Yeah, you can control the camera with voice command. Oh, great, okay. How? But it doesn't actually tell you. Well, that's weird, isn't it? I mentioned this in the earlier video that there are no details about using the voice control side of it. I don't get that at all. So let's stop that record. It has stopped. Let's go back into the stop the recording first. Okay, there. That stopped it. Let's go into here. Voice control. Standard. Okay, it's on. Voice contents. Well, it's just those two screens of things you can do. One of them is take photo. Take photo. Aha, that worked. Be quiet, girls. Take photo. Oh, that's good. Okay, so working now. Turn on Wi-Fi. Oh, excellent. That will be for connecting your app, which we'll do on another video. And there's the default password with my SSID for this. That's what we're going to be searching for on the app. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of there. Obviously change the Wi-Fi password when you've set this up, otherwise if this is on and anyone wandering past could look into it if they recognise the camera and you haven't changed the default password. Stop video. Yeah, maybe that wasn't on there. Let me manually stop it. Start video. No, I thought that was on there. Ah, video start. So, take photo, video start, turn on audio. I mean, most of these, I think the only one really is video start and lock the video. That's about it. Video start, lock the video. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to turn the video off. Video start. Lock the video. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Very clever. Wi-Fi off. Wi-Fi on. Turn Wi-Fi on. Nope. Turn Wi-Fi off. Okay. Okay, so we'll do a little bit more. Why are we stuck on that now? Okay, there we go. We'll do a little bit more work tomorrow with this. We'll get it installed, but yeah, very simple to get the software updated, and pairing that was pretty much automatic. Yeah, starts the video, takes a snapshot, locks it, and yeah, excellent. Right, so let's just stop that and we'll unplug it. We'll see how that video comes out, and we'll perhaps tack those together.